Vacations are a good way to spend time with your family and friends. I've gotten my fair share of vacations, and some of them have been chaotic. Some of them have been completely fine. In this video, I will tell you about some of my family vacations, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so where do I begin? Aruba. To set the time period, this was 2010 or 2011, I believe. Take that information with a grain of salt because I would have been a baby. I couldn't tell you the details because, as I said, I was a baby, but I know that we went there because my grandmother on my mom's side was from there. We met up with some people she knew, and I wish I could tell you it was fun, but I honestly don't remember. We also went to Disney World. Unfortunately, I can't remember that either. My dad said before that we'd go back there sometime. Don't worry, if I'm still doing YouTube by then, I'll make a video about it. Maybe I'll vlog it. All I do remember is getting on this boat ride thing and getting a sailor hat, finding and entering a hotel room for the first time, waiting in line for a specific ride, and getting waffles. Me and my parents and my brother each got a refillable Disney cup. My mom pretty much uses that cup to drink anything and everything. Oh, and I also have a Disney Matchbox bus toy from 2013. That's a nice souvenir that also helps me remember that, geez, this trip was 9 years ago. Anyways, back in 2018, my parents and my brother and I went on a vacation to Grove City, Pennsylvania. Not much happened on that trip, according to my mom. She said that we did some shopping and sightseeing, but mostly shopping. Oh, and I remember our trip to New York City in 2019. We specifically went to New York because I was in a phase. Basically, before I wanted to do YouTube, I wanted to create my own cartoon show at Nickelodeon. That'd still be a cool job, and it's definitely still a possibility. Anyways, I begged my parents to go to New York City, specifically so that I could see the Nickelodeon Animation Studio. Before you Google it, no, there's not a Nickelodeon Animation Studios in New York City, but my innocent Google search thought there was. Now, I wasn't completely stupid. There's a Viacom office in New York City, and Viacom is the company that owns Nickelodeon. So I thought that Google was just being too specific, which often happens. Well, no. When we got to NYC and found the Viacom office, this is what happened. We walked in the building and went up an escalator to find a waiting room and a guy behind a desk. Obviously, I was too excited to be listening to some bald guy. Basically, it's private. Obviously. Listen, I was 10. I honestly thought that we'd get a tour. I was pretty disappointed, not gonna lie. But my parents are kind of at fault too. They shouldn't have made the whole trip about seeing Nickelodeon Animation Studios, and could have done their own research, instead of leaving it up to a 4th grader. Okay, I'm gonna talk about 2 more vacations. One was in 2017, and me, my parents, and my brother, and some of my mom's family members went on a week-long cruise. I don't remember all the islands we went to, but I know that it was super fun. According to my mom, the reason we went on this cruise was because her mom, my grandmother, had died recently. That hit us all so hard that we had to take a vacation to clear our minds and have some fun together. This trip occurred in January of 2017, so I was almost 8, and I missed some school. The only homework I had when I got back was a worksheet or something, and I had to watch an episode of Science Max on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember this vacation all that much. I remember the core parts of it, bits and pieces, but I know that it was great. In 2019, we went on another cruise for 12 days. I remember that me and my cousin always went to this kids club, and there was this other little girl. I don't remember her name. I do remember one situation I got myself in with her. It wasn't a bad one, it was just me being stupid because I was a kid. My older brother had told me that konnichiwa meant hello in Chinese, not Japanese. So to this little girl, I was like, konnichiwa, which looking back, if I was older, I wouldn't have done. Because 1, the way I said it could have come off as me making fun of her. And 2, she wasn't even Japanese. I think she was Chinese, because she told us how to say hello in Chinese. Though, that's also common knowledge. I don't know, I was still a kid. I didn't know anything. I was gullible. So gullible that when someone on YouTube said South Park was a kids show, I almost started watching it in front of my mom. When I was 6 or something. Anyway, those are some family vacation stories. Have a good rest of your summer, and if you're going on vacation or have gone recently, let me know where in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.